How's it?
Good, man, good. Thank you for the opportunity to be on your channel and review the Golf 3.5 Cabriolet. It's a car quite close to my heart.
Key. I just wanted to first focus on the exterior of the car. So starting from the front, it's a Golf 3.5. So like, what does 3.5 mean? Because we know the Golf 3, we know the 4. But 3.5 is not something you hear on the streets.
Yes,
it's something you only see on Google. So how does it look on the outside, and where do they take these parts?
So basically, the way VW always done things is that they released their Cabriolet version of their models after the model had already finished production. So for example, the Golf 1 Cabriolet came out after Europe had stopped producing the Golf 1, and the same with the Golf 3 Cabriolet. They produced the Golf 3 Cabriolet after the Golf 3 had already finished production. And with the Golf 3.5, the reason why it's a Golf 3.5 is because, as we said, the body on the outside, we'll start there. The body, especially the front, looks like a Golf 4.
In fact, if it's coming from far, you actually think it's a Golf 4 coming, but then you see that soft top and you're like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, so actually when I take this car into a workshop or anywhere, the biggest problem I have is that people don't know what car it is, because the exterior, the lights, the grille, the fenders, everything's a Golf 4,
And what did you do to the? I see the rear lights are actually dark. Did you put a film over it, or did you go for tinting?
So I'm not actually sure how they were done, because I just bought them like that.
Okay.
Yes, they were actually imported from England, like that. I just saw them online and bought them. Like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they smoked or something. I'm not sure how they actually do it. I just thought it really looks nice and it suited the style I was going for.
Yeah.
And so the back lights are darkened.
Yeah.
But yeah, even the rear, the car will confuse, because the rear of the car then again looks like a Golf 3.
Yeah.
But the boot is a Golf 4 handle. So, yeah, it can be confusing.
So how long have you had the car now, and what made you, buy it in the first place?
So I've had the car now for 3 years.
Okay.
I actually bought it after I sold my BMW 120. And honestly,
yeah,
don't worry, there was a plan to all of this. There was a plan to it.
Yeah.
But honestly, my brother has the same one. He has a red one as like mine.
Oh, serious? I've never seen his.
Yeah, my brother has.
Send me some pictures, we'll put them up.
Yeah, his is very nice. And I like the color red, but because he already has a red one, I couldn't now copy him as well. So I really liked it from him, and of course in the family, he was hyping it up. I liked it.
Yeah.
The cars are very rare. You don't see these cars a lot.
It will become a collector.
Definitely, yes, because they import cars. They were never really made in South Africa. They were all made in Europe and imported to South Africa.
Yeah.
So they're very rare. And when he got one, I really liked it, and I thought, let me get one as well.
Yeah. Oh, so he got his first, like, maybe a year before.
Yes, he got mine a year before. He got his a year before I got mine.
Yeah. And then now going back to staying on the back and looking at the exhaust, what did they do to the exhaust? Because the exhaust, it sounds, and is the car's turbo, no? No, it's natural.
It's naturally aspirated.
Yeah, 2 liter. Yeah, it has that naturally aspirated sound. And I always say that it sounds like my Corsa Light, because I don't know, my Corsa Light was loud for some reason.
Yeah.
A young 1300 there, very loud. So what have they done to this one?
So this exhaust basically is what we call a free flow, but it also has what we call splitters or headers, right? So each cylinder on the engine has its own pipe.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, and that allows for faster flow of exhaust gases out of the exhaust.
Yeah.
I also don't have the normal silencers that every other car has.
Oh, the cat,
catalytic, yes,
yeah,
the
catalytic
cat.
converter.
So
yeah.
we don't have a cat. We just have 2 silencers, but they're not really silencers. They're just a box that
Yeah,
is supposed to help with the sound.
yeah.
And what having that type of exhaust, what it does, obviously it gives the nice sound. You know, we can fit this exhaust onto any car and it will give a nice sound.
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
difference with my engine is that it also adds to the power.
Yeah.
Because catalytic converters,
they restrict the power.
Yes, yes.
Although
yes.
they are made just to silence it, but they
do
actually restrict the
yes,
flow.
They
Yeah.
restrict the flow.
And then does it have a back box as well?
It does.
Okay,
yes.
still
It
does.
have, yeah.
Because some of them go crazy. They actually remove
Yeah.
every box from the engine to the back.
Right
and that
now,
thing,
yeah.
it actually starts sounding like a tractor.
Right now, it's actually difficult to actually have a conversation standing next to my car. So if
Yeah.
I remove the back, it would have been worse.
Yeah, we've spoken about the outside. Now coming to the engine. Well, the outside we said it has Golf 4 front lights. It has Golf 3 back lights, which
And a
are
soft top.
and then a soft top
Yeah.
as well. So what about the engine? Is it a Golf 3 engine, Golf 4 engine? What's going on there?
Yeah, so this is actually the Golf 3 GTI engine.
Did it only come in 2-liter GTI?
Yes, yes. So the Golf 3 came in, the GTI of the Golf 3 was a 2-liter.
Okay.
Naturally aspirated. No turbo, nothing like that. But so this car has the Golf 3 2-liter 8-valve motor. These specific Cabrios came in 1.6, 1.8 and 2-liter, and of course I'm only going to go for the 2-liter.
Yeah,
But the engine has had work done to it.
Yeah.
I have modified the engine, basically had a complete overhaul. So the engine had 270,000 kilometers on it, and so I've done a complete overhaul. Basically the engine is brand new again. You can say I've put about 4,000 kilometers on it since it's been redone. It's a brand new engine. The oil still has its original gold color.
Yeah.
You know, so you can see that this is a new motor in here.
Yeah.
The head has been worked on of the engine. The crank has been polished. The engine is balanced. You know, it's basically a whole new engine.
So now I'm wondering if like let's say a modified engine like you have, if something were to happen to that engine, even a minor issue, and you were to take it to the dealership VW,
Yes.
would they be able to do work on that engine?
So they would be able to, but I don't think they would do it. They wouldn't allow it, you know, because different things that, for example, my oil pump is modified for one.
Oh, okay.
You know?
For that engine.
Power,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Because of there's so much power in the engine, the oil needs to be able to pump around the motor much more efficiently. And if I have an oil pump problem and take it to the agents at VW, they won't know what to give me.
And also they can't guarantee the work because
Exactly,
it wasn't
yes,
done by them.
because it's modified. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, they wouldn't be able to. I think once you decide to go in the modification route, you throw the agents away, and you need to pick your battle, you know, with whoever your mechanic is, your workshop is. Yeah.
And speaking about power, so how much power did it make before, and how much is it making now from those modifications?
If I'm not mistaken, these motors when they came out were pushing out about 78 kilowatts.
Yeah.
Which is fast. I mean, for the car.
Yeah.
You know? 78 kilowatts for your 235 is
yes,
nothing.
yes. It's a heavy car as well.
Yeah.
Compared to yours. Yours is
Yeah,
those are very
I mean,
light models.
and just remember these cars came out in the late 90s, mid 90s, late 90s, you know, and that time if you put this motor in a car, I mean, our police were driving these cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Not exactly this one, but the same motor, you know, the 2-liter 16 valves, you know, so they were fast cars for their time. Right now it's pushing out about 90 kilowatts after the whole conversion was done. And 90 kilowatts is strong. The guys who actually done my motor said that if I put my motor in a Golf 1, like a city Golf, I'd leave. I would leave a Golf 5 GTI would see my tail.
Just because of power to weight. Yeah.
Yes, just because of the weight.
Yeah.
So I've got a strong motor in it. It's just my car is heavy, but I like it. I
I mean, it looks good as well. I mean, more curvaceous than the Golf
Yes.
1 as well.
So, but my dream is, well, not my dream, but one day when I'm tired of this car, I want to put this motor into a city Golf.
Okay.
And just leave all you guys.
Yeah. Let's talk about the inside of the car. Obviously, it's an old car, 2001 model.
Yes.
So what do you like about your interior and the functions, and what are the plans for the future?
The biggest thing I like about my interior is that everything works.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
Yeah,
because
that's a gem.
Yeah, with older cars, a lot of things won't be working inside, you know. And it's very rare that you find a car of that age and everything is working. But the face, you know, the dashboard is also, you won't find, you know, in South Africa unless you get another car like that. I like how rare everything is.
Yeah.
About
it's kind of like a hybrid dashboard. It's not completely like
like
the Golf 3, although it has some
4.
features. The buttons look almost the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can find some things that are the same, you know. But for example, the passenger side, the way the glove box, what's this again?
Yeah, the glove box, Cabriolet.
Cabriolet.
Yeah, it is the glove box.
The way the Cabriolet sits, you know, where the airbag is, all those things are unique. And I like the uniqueness about it.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, you know.
And the seats, I was talking about how the seats feel like sofas, man. Those things are padded for days.
So it just speaks to how the car was well looked after, you know, throughout all the years that the previous owners have had it. And that's another thing I liked, you know. The car's really been looked after well. The body is still very clean. The inside is very clean, well looked after, well maintained. The seats are leather seats. They are worn, of course. People have been sitting on them for the past 20 years. They are worn, but everything is still in good condition.
All right, so quickly tell us then just about yourself, you know. So you're talking about your Dr. Money goes to Fort Ranger there. What is this Dr. Money you're talking about? So how do you make a living? What do you do?
I like the saying of Dr. Money, because people like saying that as if we have money.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us doctors, colleagues, we like to live as if we have money. But you know, we're also just civil servants, and of course we do get paid a bit more than others. But yeah, of course I am a doctor, your colleague, your friend since 2010.
Since the Golf.
Yeah.
I want pictures of the Golf actually, so I can show everyone.
Yeah,
it's a classic thing. The Golf and the Corsa.
Yeah.
But where do you work right now? What do you do? You don't have to give the hospital.
So I work in the East Rand, the Cabriolet basically. I'm a registrar in the family medicine department, specializing to be a family physician. So basically I'm all over Cabriolet. In the different clinics, in the different hospitals, we move all around. As a family physician, you need to be well versed in all disciplines. And why I like family medicine is because you're the first point of call for everyone. You often the only point of call for many people. And if you don't know your thing, if you don't know your job, when someone arrives at you, you're gonna either be a disadvantage to them. They look up to you as their only help at that point in time, or you'll end up referring them to a more specialized center, which puts more strain on the patient, whether it's financially, because now they need to try and drive or find a way to get from the clinic that's 2 streets from their house to the hospital, which is at Joburg Gen in town. You know, so you disadvantage them about. So I asked myself, do I want to know everything about one thing, or do I want to know something about everything? And I realized that I want to know something about everything, you know, and I feel like I make more of a difference in people's lives, and it's a discipline that I found keeps me close to the Lord as well, because that's important for me, is my faith.
Now, leader, thank you very much. I think we're well informed as to what a family physician or a registrar is. And thank you for letting us review your car. Thank you for the drive. The car is very key. I don't know if I would own one. I would just cry for maintenance, because I don't know my way around the car like you do. But no, thank you very much, leader.
Thanks.
Away, sharp.